This is Kevin Eastman, co-creator of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And you need to watch Gabe Infinity Watch right now!
Hey everybody, what is going on? Welcome back to Gabe Infinity Watch. I am Gabe Infinity Watch, and this, everybody, is that time of the month again where I show you what I got for the month of August 2017. So lots of cool stuff I got picked up this week. We'll go ahead and jump into that real fast, but first, just a big thanks to everybody who's been watching and subscribing. If you're new to this channel, this is your first time here, hit that little subscribe button and the thumbs up button, leave me comments, do whatever you want to do to kind of get connected with me more and keep updated with my channel and these videos. Other than that, let's go ahead and get this started. Let's start with the big stuff first. I know you guys like to see the big omnibus books first, so let's start with that, and I'll start with the biggest one that I got this month. First off, one of the best 90s stories ever created. That's right. Death and Return of Superman Omnibus. Love this series. This is such a pinnacle storyline and history of comics. 100%. You can't get any better. This is one of the most required reading, I think, when it comes down to Superman. Not just because he died, but because of how the world changes after somebody like Superman dies. With the replacements, with the funeral, with the return, all that kind of great stuff is right here in this one big old, this is a big fatty omnibus. Cellophane's a little messed up on it, but I don't care. I'm gonna rip it open anyways and read the shit out of this thing. So, great book, great piece of history for comic book storylines, and I can't wait to jump into that. This is gonna be a great book there. Next up, speaking of a pinnacle essential reading, one of the most essential readings for Captain America. This is the Ed Brubaker and Steve Epting storyline. This is volume 1 of Captain America. And then I also got the big boy, volume 2. I picked these both up at a local comic book shop in town and got them for great deals. I was really excited and unexpected. I wasn't looking for these books because of how hard they were to get. The Death of Captain America, this one's pretty hard to get. But when I saw it, I had to buy it immediately and make it a part of my collection. So super excited about that. Great books. Can't wait to crack these open. I've never read the beginning of this storyline. Captain America dies when I started reading it, so that I can kind of, you know, read it from the beginning, pick up where I left off, and keep going. Another great omnibus. It's been a crazy week or a month for omnibus in August for sure. Loki, Journey into Mystery omnibus. This is the one right after Siege. Siege is one of the best events that Marvel put out in a very long time. This is the one where Loki is a little kid and just causing all kinds of trouble in Asgard and getting caught up in crazy business, and leads up into the second series of Young Avengers. That's it, Young Avengers. But yeah, this is really cool. Not too big, not too thick or crazy, but just a wonderful story altogether. Now that's it for omnibus. We'll kind of get into the smaller hardcovers and things like that as well. First off, I'll go with, let's go kind of the DC book. Legends of Wonder Woman. This is actually from my wife. She wanted this really bad, so I picked this up for her. But I'm going to read it too. I'll probably read it first. This is, what does this collect? I keep forgetting. I think this was a 6-issue series. But yeah, this is great. A lot of this stuff is used in the movie, so that's really what kind of got my wife interested in it. Another nice oversized hardcover, SpiderGwen. I love SpiderGwen. I love this character. This is the first hardcover that collects her first appearance in Edge of Spider-Verse 2. SpiderGwen 1 through 5, and then again, it's confusing, 1 through 6, because 1 through 5 was right around the time of Civil War, and then everything, not Civil War, Secret War, and then everything reset, and then it's had to start over again. So it's 1 through 5, and then 1 through 6. So great book. I love this series by Jason Latour and Robbie Rodriguez. I love the art, the story in it's great. Some people have an issue against SpiderGwen. I think she's super cool and interesting, and I like it a lot. And I can't wait to bust this open and reread some of these great stories. Alright, so with that, then we have Irredeemable Volume 4 by Mark Waid. This is definitely, if you guys haven't read this book before, it's one of the best stories ever put out, and it's very, very underappreciated and very just kind of unknowns to people. But I highly 100% recommend Irredeemable. These are almost oversized hardcovers. Actually, a little bit bigger than oversized hardcovers. A little bit bigger than the oversized hardcovers. It's written by Mark Waid, who, of course, is a genius comic book writer and definitely a mainstay, a piece of comic book love, and just makes the most beautiful books out there. But yeah, this is definitely a book to pick up. This is Volume 4. This collects, it doesn't say, darn it, let me look real fast. I don't think this is the end of this series. 24 through 31. So these are really inexpensive. They are $35 a piece, so your basic oversized hardcover price. There's 4 out there, and I highly, super, more than anything else, really, this is one book. If you haven't read it, it is time to pick this book up. Stop slacking. If you're getting kind of tired of Marvel, DC, superhero-y stuff, this is superhero-y, but it's not Marvel, DC, and it's a very great book about basically if Superman was evil. I picked up a trade paperback this month as well. Got this is the Stephanie Brown Batgirl. I love Batgirl, but I'm not a big Barbara Gordon fan. I like the other Batgirls, like Cassandra Cain, Stephanie Brown, and even actually I like Barbara Gordon, the new version, Burnside style. But yeah, this collects 1 through 12 of the Brian Q. Miller series for $30. Not a bad price at all. This is, I think this is the first time this has ever been reprinted. This is such a great, wonderful storyline that was kind of under the radar, but was incredibly well received, and kind of just disappeared and was forgotten until just recently. So I'm glad to see it's getting collected. Super excited for this. Alright, so that's it for collected things. Omnibus, hardcovers, oversized hardcovers, and trade paperbacks. Now let's check out some, I got some single issue comics, but some CGC stuff. I got this is really cool. 9.8 Batman Superman Annual number 4. First appearance, it's getting kind of glare, I'm sorry. First appearance of Batman Beyond in the DC universe. So that's super cool. I love this book. I love Batman Beyond. Is probably my favorite Batman version next to regular Batman. But I think this is one of the coolest things I ever come across comics, is to see Batman Beyond show up in comics. This is a great book. Got it for a really good price. Now, if you see my recent video from when I got my Grail book, my Fantastic Four number 1, you might remember this, but it's going to be a little bit different. Because if you remember in that video, I talked about how I was going to go send it out to CGC and get pressed and cleaned and regraded because it's an old label. I got it back. And it came back a 4. So a nice little bump from a 3.5 to a solid 4. I couldn't be more happier about this. Totally worth the price of getting it pressed and getting it sent back out and getting it regraded. because it's a bump like that really helps the price of this book. And I love the new case. These new CGC cases are awesome. I love it. But I'll put the video up here when I first got this book, and you can kind of maybe compare when it was a 3.5. But now as a 4, there's glare, so you can't really see anything well. But now it's a 4, and it's even better. Something good made it better. My last CGC book I got kind of just, this is kind of my speculator mode in me. I don't like to buy things to speculate too much, but I think this is too good of a price to pass up. Mr. Miracle #1 by, of course, the late, great, amazing Jack Kirby. His birthday was just recent, 100th birthday. Happy birthday out to Jack Kirby. But here we go. 9-0. First appearance of Mr. Miracle. And my mind is just kind of speculating around that with Darkseid showing up in the Justice League movie, that you can't do Darkseid right without New Gods. And you can't do New Gods if you're not going to do Mr. Miracle. So I'm just speculating that Mr. Miracle is going to one day show up in the movies, and this thing's going to blow up. I might get it pressed and regraded to get the grade bump a little bit more as well, but that's yet to be seen. But that's kind of my plan with that, and that's going to be super cool. Some more single issues, but not CGC. Just do regular single issues. I got Silver Surfer 125 and 128. I love this run of Silver Surfer, and this completes my run now. I don't have many comics left, single issues. I mentioned it before, but this is your first time around here. I sold my collection a while ago, almost a year ago, I'll say, close to a year ago. So I sold most of my collection, and I only kept the books that meant a lot to me. And this Silver Surfer run is one of my favorite just runs of comics in general. And I finally finished it off with these 2 issues. Got Mighty Thor 133. This is the first appearance of Ego. Ego was in the last Guardians movie. I got this for a good price, and that's just a super cool cover. I love that cover. Sorry for the glare. Not much I can really do about that, but trust me, it's cool. And I got Strange Tales 158. First appearance of Living Tribunal. I just love Marvel Cosmic, and I need more Marvel Cosmic in my life, so I had to get first appearance of Living Tribunal. And I'm also out there, I'll be looking back and forth and around and things like that. I need a first appearance of Eternity, so I don't like to buy single issues too much. I like to buy just cool Cosmic first issues, first appearances. Living Tribunal, and I need a first Eternity. I'll be kind of on a hunt for that pretty soon. Alright, so that's everything comic book related. Omnibus, hardcovers, trades, CGC, single issues. Now let's move on to, I got a couple action figures. Made a, I hate going to Walmart, but I had to make a trip to Walmart one night. Walmart's 24 hours around here, so I had to go pick something up late at night. Decided to walk by the toy aisle and finally found this guy. Finally found the Marvel Legends Adam Warlock. This one's really cool. I love that it comes with the Magus head profile swap out. I love the cool cosmic energy accessories on here. I need to open this guy up. I haven't gotten around to it yet, but he's definitely gonna, I'm gonna open him up and put him up on my shelves. But he's cool. I'm trying to fix my light. I'm sorry. I'm trying to see if I can do something about the glare. Alright, last little bit that I picked up. A pop. One of my favorite characters of all time, Darkwing Duck. I finally found him on that same Walmart run. So that was a really productive Walmart run. But I got the Darkwing Duck and the Adam Warlock all at once. So that's super cool. But I love this character. To open them up, because pops should be opened. I'm just going to throw away the box. I don't care about the box. I don't care about collectability of these things or anything like that. It might call me crazy. I just turned that light off. Here we go. Look how cool he is. Again, I've said this again, and I'll say it over and over again. With Pops, I only like the ones that don't look like Pops. Usually Pops all have the same square head and black eyes, and they all just look basically the same thing with a couple different paint apps. This one's cool because it's completely different head sculpt. He's a great character. But there you go. Alright everybody, that is Gabe Infinity Watch's August haul. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you guys picked up. Let me know what you think about these. I'm thinking about doing a video on some of these Omnibus. Let me know if you like that idea. Probably like the Death and Return of Superman, because that's holds such a good place in my heart. So let me know what's up. Leave me some comments, guys. Hit me up on Instagram at Gabe Infinity Watch, where I take pictures of things I pick up and post, you know, comic book related pictures and fun things like that as well. Anyways, guys, that's really it for this month. Lots of cool, fun stuff I picked up. What did you guys pick up? Let me know in the comments. I'm thinking about doing some videos of some of these books I picked up, like Journey into Mystery and Death of Superman, things like that. You know, if you guys ever see my Spotlight videos, I'll be doing something like that. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you're interested in that. Subscribe, like, all that kind of good stuff. I appreciate it. I'm going to throw up the gauntlet. I hope everybody stays safe out there. Enjoy your Labor Day weekend and take care. Goodbye.